An outside campus courtyard with grass and trees. A large collection of statue letters spell out the word Mohawk. An upright information display shows a hand holding a smartphone with arrows prompting thumb movement in varying directions. The display's text reads, touch and slide in the direction you want to move. Release to stop moving. The display then shows an image of a female character facing us. Text reads, face the character you want to interact with. The interact button will appear on the right side of the screen. Another character is shown with a large glowing arrow floating above and pointing down at him. Above that is a sign, talk to a staff member at the square. The display's text reads, your current objective is shown at the top of the screen. A floating arrow indicates who to speak to next. Last, the display shows the image of a gear. The text reads, click on the cog in the upper left corner to open the options menu, to turn on or off the contrast enhance. A character waves a welcome. Above her is the text, start your tour with a student leader.
Hi, welcome to Mohawk College. I am a Mohawk student leader and will help you navigate the college. There are a few things that you should take care of immediately before venturing any further into the college. I have a list of activities we should do, but I will let you choose where we go from here. Please click on the item you would like to complete.
Assessment for success, accommodations, diversity, start tour.
At Mohawk College, we use assessments for success to assess your skills and help you succeed. They do not affect your offer of admission in any way. Completing your assessment early will help you succeed by ensuring that you are placed in the communications course that is right for you, and, depending on your program, may even exempt you from one or more of your required communications courses. As well, if your program requires math, the assessment will determine any recommended developmental work and may be used to determine exemption eligibility. Assessments for success are booked by students through Motion. Get them done early so you'll have more options for your timetable.
The button for accommodations while on campus gets selected next.
In Hamilton and at Mohawk College, there are many living options. You can live on campus in shared rooms, you can live off campus with friends, or rent a room in a house. One thing you should be sure to do is make sure you know at which campus your program is delivered. Having an apartment close to campus will help in your success and involvement at the school. The team at the Student Engagement and Employment Office are here to help you with your decision-making process.
Now, diversity on campus is selected.
At Mohawk College, we celebrate diversity and respect individual religious beliefs. It is with this in mind that the college provides places like Social Incorporation, located in room G112, and a non-denominational place of pause and reflection, located in A006C. Places like these exist on campus, so all students feel welcome and a part of the Mohawk College community.
The Start Tour button is selected.
We have a lot happening on campus today and many places to visit. Hey, I was wondering if you could help me along on our way through the college. It is day 1 of the semester and our mascot, Mo the Hawk, is nowhere to be found. Could you help us find him? You would be a lifesaver if you could help get him back on track. This is what Mo looks like. So if you see him, we have to catch him. Keep your eye open.
A picture of a human-sized, upright, bird-like figure dressed in red and black appears. The bird picture disappears and our guide turns and leads us inside through glass doors into a hallway. Other figures walk around in the background. We follow our guide over to a yellow glassed-in space with the large words, Tech Bar. She turns to face us.
Why don't we start our tour right here? This is the H wing. In this wing, you'll find the library, as well as the tech bar, not to mention some great places to meet friends or work on coursework.
Our guy turns and walks off as an index finger icon appears over a male character standing at the entrance of the tech bar. He now has a glowing arrow above him with the words, talk to the tech bar staff. He turns to us.
If you have any questions about the technology we use at Mohawk College, this is where you would come for assistance. Get connected to Motion and eLearn, or stop by for Wi-Fi and software advice. Ask about library tools and workshops to help you improve your digital skills. There are tech bars and a library at all 3 of the college's campuses.
We now shift away from the entrance of the tech bar, over to a female character wearing a headscarf down a hallway to the right, in front of a bulletin board full of postings. She has a glowing arrow pointing down at her.
If you are ever wondering what is happening on campus or in the community, you can always check the bulletin boards in the hallways.
The text above her reads, find out about the bulletin boards by the tech bar. We now shift back over past the tech bar and across the hall from it, to another character with a glowing arrow. Above him reads, learn about the Sustainability Office.
Hey, I'm a student volunteer with the Mohawk College Sustainability Office. Our mission is to help make Mohawk College more environmentally friendly and help students make sustainability a part of their daily lives. The Sustainability Office offers lots of on-campus programs and initiatives that give students the chance to participate in sustainability at Mohawk. Think you could help me sort some of these items into the correct bins for recycling? Let's see how good you are at knowing where these items belong.
To the right of him, there is a set of 4 bins. The leftmost, colored green, is for plastic, with the symbol of a bottle on it. The next red one is for cans and glass recycling, with the image of a can on it. The third is dark blue and reads paper recycling, and the fourth is beige and gray with the words non-recyclable waste. A list of possible items to discard in this last one includes fountain cups, single-use coffee cups, takeaway food containers, juice boxes and styrofoam. Words appear. Tap the correct bin for each item, which launches a variety of individual objects at the bins, starting with a plastic bottle at the non-recyclable bin, which is rejected as it falls to the floor and rolls off. Next, an apple car goes on in. A newspaper flies at the blue bin, which goes in. A partially crushed pop can goes successfully into the glass and cans bin. An apple core aimed at the plastics bin falls aside and rolls away. Another pop can successfully is delivered into the glass and cans one, as is an apple core into non-recyclable waste. A newspaper aimed at the same bin fails. A sign on the wall past the bins points to the Collaboratory down the hall. We proceed down the hall towards a female character.
Hey, if you're looking for Mo the Hawk, you should try searching the Collaboratory on the 2nd floor of the library. That is a very popular place to hang out and work with friends.
There are stairs leading upward to her right, which we ascend. At the right-hand side of the stairs, daylight reveals a green, leaf-covered wall. At the top of the stairs awaits our tour guide, waving hello.
If you're looking for a study space, this is the place to come. From quiet and silent study in the Cummings Library to bookable group study table with digital screens available in the Collaboratory, there is a space here for everyone.
The space has various people coming to and fro, and turning to our left, some are at workstations using computers. The character we previously experienced near the Sustainability Office and the discard buttons is also here, with a glowing arrow pointing to him.
Hey, I think I can help you. I think I saw Mo as I was walking through E-Wing. It's where the 3D printing lab is. Mo loves hanging out there.
Swinging to our right, we approach a person standing beside someone at a workstation who is using a wheelchair. The first turns to us. Above him are the words, "Talk to the student leader to move on."
Hey, this is a great space to get your coursework done, isn't it? If you are ever looking for help, make sure to visit the library where subject specialists can show you on-site and online resources for your program. You can also link to your program subject guide to save time finding the best resources for your assignments. Available 24/7 online research resources includes journals, magazines, ebooks, videos, and more.
Swinging back towards the way we came in, we approach a man wearing a ball cap.
These group work areas can be booked through the library website. They are an awesome place to work and study in groups while on campus.
Turning our attention over to the right, at the top of the stairs we came up, the tour guide awaits us. We approach as she waves at us.
It is great to have so many resources available to you while at Mohawk. Resources like these are available at all 3 campuses. So where are we off to next?
A map appears with footprints leading from H-Wing through C-Wing, taking a sharp right into E-Wing.
Mohawk College is always updating the technology used on campus to allow students access to the most advanced learning environments. In this wing of the college, you will find some of our innovating living labs, our 3D printing lab, robotics lab, and the medic research facility. Mohawk College has these kinds of living labs at all of its 3 campuses. Feel free to look around the lab and E-Wing. Make sure to interact with people in the area to see if they have information about where Mo the Hawk is.
Above our guide are the words, "Learn about E-Wing." She stands in front of a glass wall, behind which are large computer racks and cables. Turning to our left, we advance down a hall and enter a left doorway. We move past some large equipment and approach a character, above which read the words, "Learn about the AMRC."
Welcome to the Additive Manufacturing Resource Center, AMRC. Within this lab, we have 3D printers that not only print the plastics, but also titanium, aluminum, nickel, stainless steel, bronze, and other metals. This is one of only a handful of labs like this in Canada. Feel free to wander through the lab. Make sure to keep your eyes peeled for Mo the Hawk.
Turning around and heading past 3D printers towards the doors, we stop in front of a character we'd passed by, on our way into the lab.
I am not sure to tell you the truth. The square, I think Mo was heading over to that area of the college today.
Above him float the words, "Learn about MEDIC." Heading out the lab door, we check down the hallway to the right. However, across the hall, another door framed in blue is open. We proceed across the hall and through that. Inside is a character with a glowing arrow floating above him. He turns to us on our approach.
Did you know that the app you're using right now was built in this lab by students and staff of the college? Feel free to look around the lab. You might gain some hints like where Mo the Hawk could be by speaking to people in the lab.
Another character is nearby, standing in front of a long row of visual displays. He has a mustache and glasses, and a glowing arrow pointing to him.
I'm not sure where Mo is, but I know he sometimes can be found at the square. You should check there next.
We head out the medic lab door and into the hallway. Floating words say, talk to the student leader to advance. Turning left, we make our way down the hall, past the tour guide and other characters who are walking about. After a while, we come to an open lounge, where a character is standing near a wall. We approach.
Interested in computer programming? Try out your skills in the AmazeBot competition. It is open to all Mohawk College students. The goal is to write a program that will navigate a virtual robot, or bot, through a maze to a target location within the maze while expending the least amount of energy. Try it out. Use the directional arrows to tell the bot where to go, then hit start once you think you have the best path set.
A large display on the wall she's standing by has an interactive game. We go closer. It shows a grid of white blocks on a black background. Through these white blocks run black pathways, and there is a bot, which is a smaller, colored square, at the beginning of one pathway. To the side of the display are 4 golden directional arrows, a green start button, and an undo button. Every time a directional arrow is activated, a set of up, down, left or right icons expands horizontally, below the base of the display. The first sequence entered is down, down, right, down, down, left, and then the start button gets activated. The bot travels this set of directions along a path successfully. On reaching the end of the path, it reappears at the edge of a new grid filling the screen. A new sequence of directions get entered as left, down, 4 times in a row, left, down, and down once more. Hitting start has the robot attempting to follow the directions. But, on the 4th down command, it hits a wall. The down arrow in the sequence turns red, and the bot reappears back at the beginning. The sequence gets edited by removal of 1 down command, the start button gets hit, and the bot navigates through to almost the end, but doesn't quite make it. The sequence gets a left, plus down added to the end of it, and the bot starts over, and makes it all the way through. A new, more complex pathway appears. A combination of 13 arrows are slowly entered, and the bot is able to travel through, and complete the maze. Victorious, we move away from the display and back up the hallway the way we'd come. It takes a while to walk back to the tour guide, but she's still there, waiting for us.
So, did you get any information on where Mo the Hawk might be? Great, where are we off to next?
A map appears with footprints leading from E-Wing, turning right into C-Wing, towards an area called the Square.
Okay, this is the Square. This is where you can come if you have any questions or issues, be it with payments, timetables, or student records. When you arrive at the Square, make sure to take a ticket from the kiosk. This will get you to the right service right away. Each of the 3 Mohawk College campuses have their own square with the same services, so don't worry if you're not at this campus. You will have access to all of Mohawk College's services. Did you know most of our services are also available online? Check out Mocomotion and walk through the simple steps to take care of business.
It's a very large space we're in, with lounge areas, visual displays, and staff members at counters. Above our tour guide's head are the words, "Talk to a staff member at the Square." We approach the service counter, behind which has a large sign that reads, "The Square, Information."
Hello and welcome to the Square. At the Square, you can take care of most of your records and fees, Monday through Thursday from 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Fridays only till 4:30, advising every day till 4:30. But if you are busy in class and can't make it during those times, you can also do a lot of this online as well. Come here, I'll show you.
A web page appears in front of the counter staff character.
On Mocomotion, you can take care of anything you can at the Square pertaining to your records and fees. Just access your Student Account tab for the Mocomotion landing page, and you can pay your fees, view your timetable, and even check what courses you have left to complete your diploma or certificate through the My Academic Progress tool, or MAP for short. So as you can see, no matter what your schedule is, we have you covered at the Square, either online or face-to-face. I look forward to seeing you on campus during the school year.
Moving away from the information counter, we wander around. A golden arrow points down at the mustached character we met in the medic lab, who is here on the far end of the Square. Approaching him, he turns to us.
Hey, did you know that Mohawk College has 3 campuses? There's the Fennel campus that we're currently at, one at McMaster University, and another one at Stony Creek. Come look here. I'll show you where they are and how to get there on this computer.
A regional map appears in front of him with 3 campus locations.
You can get to these campuses easily by going to the Mohawk Transit Terminal. Have you been there yet? It is where you will catch your bus to go downtown or anywhere else in Hamilton, like to our other campuses. Do you want to take a look and get some info?
A map appears with footprints leading from the square in C Wing, through A Wing, and into J Wing. Text on screen reads, "Talk to the student about the bus terminal." We descend some stairs and meet up with him again.
If you want to ride the bus in Hamilton, it's a good idea to get your ONE Card. It is the card that acts as your student ID card, campus prepaid purchase card. Most importantly, your bus sticker is on it. I heard Mohawk say he needed to have his picture redone on his ONE Card just a little while ago. You should get your picture uploaded and get your card.
The map reappears with footprints leading us from J Wing, through A Wing, and back through C Wing into the square. On-screen text suggests that we learn about student services. There's a new character here, with a golden arrow above her head.
Hello, over here. At Mohawk College, we work hard to support our students. We provide a ton of counseling services to make sure our students make the best choices while they are here, and are able to find the support that is necessary for them to be a success in college. Feel free to head into the restricted area behind me and meet the representative to learn more about the services the square provides, and perhaps where Mo is.
The on-screen text changes to read, "Learn about advising services." We pass through the entranceway into the square's student services. A man with a baseball cap stands inside with a glowing arrow pointing to him.
When you come to the square, you can access advising services through the kiosks in the lobby. On the kiosk, you will be able to choose what service you are here to access. The selections include Discover Mohawk, Admissions, Financial Assistance, and New Canadian and International Advisors. If you come to the square for support from counseling or accessible learning services, you should book your appointment online before coming to the square to check in at the front desk.
A text button appears, asking, "Where is Mo?"
He was just here. He thought he could take care of his ONE Card here. I assume he left for the ONE Card office.
We walk through student services lobby and head back out into the main square, passing by a character who is reading the student life billboard.
Wow, Mohawk College has a Walk Smart program? So if you are on campus late at night and don't want to walk to your car, your bus, residence room, or local household alone, there is a team of college volunteers who will join you on your walk home.
On-screen text reads, "Speak with the ONE Card Attendant." The character turns back to continue reading the billboard wall. We head to the left and down a small flight of stairs, towards the School of Justice and Wellness. We approach a patch of light green with a 2D virtual soccer ball and net at the far end. Text on the wall says score, 0, time, 30 seconds. Approaching the ball, it goes flying off into the distance, and right into the net. The score changes to 1. We try again but it misses. We once more, and overshoot the net slightly. Swinging on over to the hallway on the right side, we descend a small flight of steps. On the left wall is a sign which says, "ONE Card, accepted here." There is an open doorway, and we enter. Just inside is our tour guide. Behind a counter is another character, but he has a golden arrow pointing down at him.
Oh, hello. Are you here to get your ONE Card? Okay, let's take your picture. Can you stand with your back against a white square to your right and wait for the flash?
The on-screen text suggests, "Get your picture taken." As we move in front of the camera on the counter, it flashes at us.
Great picture. Just give me a second, I'll get your card printed for you. Did you know that your ONE Card acts as your student ID card, your bus pass, activities pass, and prepaid purchasing card on and off campus? It is pretty important to have as a student at Mohawk College. Okay, all done.
The on-screen text says, "Talk to the student leader to advance." Turning back to the doorway, our tour guide is still standing there, with a glowing arrow pointing down at her.
Just so you know, this office is also where you will take care of anything parking related. So if you plan to drive to school regularly, you'll need to come here and get your parking pass so you don't get a parking ticket. Did you get any info about where to look for Mo?
From a few on-screen choices, a response of no is made.
Perhaps you should go ask the person at the ONE Card desk if they know where Mo is.
Moving back to the character behind the counter, he turns to us.
He was here a while ago. You might want to try the hoop dance installation outside H-Wing Courtyard. It's a lovely place to enjoy the weather. He could be there.
Shifting back towards the door, the tour guide turns to us again.
Just so you know, this office is also where you will take care of anything parking related. So if you plan to drive to school regularly, you'll need to come here and get your parking pass so you don't get a parking ticket. Did you get any info about where to look for Mo?
This time from the on-screen choices, yes gets selected.
Great! Where should we check next?
The map appears with footprints leading from the square through C-Wing to a hallway going towards H-Wing.
This is the hoop dance installation. It is a tribute to indigenous culture found on Mohawk College's Fennel campus. It features an open-air pavilion, a fire circle, a water garden, and a traditional garden. Conceived as a celebration of First Nations, Métis, and Inuit culture, the hoop dance is in equal measure a breathtaking living sculpture, a meeting place with seating for 60, a cultural learning place, and a site well suited to host anything from traditional ceremonies to quiet meditation.
The on-screen text reads, Introduction to the Hoop Dance Installation. It changes to, Learn about the hoop dance. Descending down towards some wood frame structures, there's the mustached man with a glowing arrow above his head. We approach.
The hoop dance is a traditional way to tell stories of life. Within the dance, the hoop represents many things, such as the cycle of life, the medicine wheel, and the interconnectedness of all living things, just to name a few. The stories that are told through the dance vary depending on the dancer, and so do the number of hoops used in the hoop dance.
The on-screen text reads, Ask the student leader about Mo. Turning around, we head back up to the patio we came out of the building onto, where the tour guide is still waiting. She has a glowing arrow above her again.
Did you get any information about Mo's whereabouts?
Of the on-screen choices, yes or no, no gets chosen.
Okay, well let's head over to the wampum wall and see if he is anywhere in that location.
The map appears with footprints leading back inside, down the hallway into C wing, turning left, and left again, up into A wing.
Right in the center of this wing is the Aboriginal Center and Lounge. Its entrance is decorated by a great art display of a wampum belt. The two-row wampum wall was conceived to reflect the rich tradition and indigenous artistry of the wampum belt.
She stands by a very long, undulating wall covered in horizontal bands of brown and purple. Hundreds of pictures of mostly Aboriginal faces inhabit these bands.
Through long rows of handcrafted beads, the wampum belt was used to document and narrate indigenous history, culture, traditions, and laws. Mohawk College's two-row wampum wall replaces beads with a diverse collection of photographs linked together to deliver an inspirational narrative.
An on-screen choice of, Where's Mo, gets selected.
I don't see Mo in this area. Let's go check out one of the academic offices.
The map appears with footprints leading from A wing, back through C wing, and into E wing.
The academic office areas in the college are where you will come if you need to meet with your professors. Why don't you speak with the associate dean over there to get more info? Don't forget to ask if she has seen Mo.
On-screen text reads, Talk to the associate dean. Heading into the office space, there is a character standing not far away, with a golden arrow pointing at her. We approach.
Hello, welcome to our academic office space. Most of the offices here at Mohawk College are accessible to students. The academic office area is where you will come if you need to meet your professor to talk about course information and lecture material outside of class time. There are also student success advisors, or SSAs, within each academic area to help you if you need extra support. At Mohawk College, you are able to contact your professors to discuss any issues you may have in the course. If you need some help with an academic issue, they're here to help or to point you in the direction of the right resource or support. So come and visit us. Our doors are always open.
An on-screen choice of, Have you seen Mo, gets selected.
No, I haven't seen Mo today. Mo should be at this event though. Perhaps you should check out a classroom or two. Mo likes to sit in on lectures from time to time.
A flyer is shown reading, Program and Career Launch, with more information at orientation.mohawkcollege.ca. The map reappears with footprints leading a bit further into E wing. We follow our tour guide into and up to the front of a computer lab. The mustached man is there.
Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting any students in this classroom.
Hello, Professor. I am taking a new student on a tour through the college as we hunt for Mo the Hawk. I thought I would show my new friend what a typical classroom looks like here at the college.
That's great. Well, maybe I can give you some insight into what is expected of a college student at Mohawk. Mohawk College is a blended institution. What this means is that almost every course delivered at the college has at least 1 hour a week of online material combined with 2 hours of in-class material. Come here, let me show you what our learning management system looks like.
On-screen text says, Talk to the professor. A glowing arrow points down at him.
We use eLearn to enhance your learning. This is what the navigation bar will look like in all of your courses on eLearn. Some courses may have extra options, but every course will have these basics.
A website shows up in front of him, titled eLearn at Mohawk, Student Commons.
I will give you a few quick tips on how to be successful at Mohawk. Then I had better get back to my work. Make sure that you have all the digital skills that are required of you at college. We have all sorts of tools on our library website to make sure you are aware and ready for the technology you will use at Mohawk College. Make sure that you always submit your own work. It is okay to work with others when permitted by your professor, but always be sure that the work you submit for grading is not anything like your friend's submission. If your work is the same or too similar to your friend's, you could be charged with plagiarism, which is a serious academic offense. Make sure that you take advantage of the Learning Resource Center located in C127 here at the Fennel campus. There are lots of programs in place to help you with your academic life. Even Mo the Hawk is here from time to time. Lastly, make sure that you have your course schedule when you buy your textbooks. Many books are not returnable once you remove their packaging. And remember that custom courseware is never returnable once purchased. There is so much for you to learn here at the college. It's an exciting time for you. It's important to take your studies seriously, but it's just as important to make time for fun. Playing sports, volunteering, or hanging out with some of your new friends at the Language and Culture Center are all part of the college experience. There's never a dull moment at Mohawk.
Text on screen suggests we talk to the student leader to move on. Shifting attention to her, the golden arrow is back over her.
Well, that was a lot of great information. Did you get any tips on where Mo might be?
An on-screen choice of yes gets selected.
Where to next then?
A next on-screen choice of Learning Resource Center is selected. The map appears with footprints leading from Wing E back through Wing C to the Learning Resource Center.
This is the Learning Support Center, or LSC for short. This area of the college is a great asset for students. Go check out the area, and when you're done, come and see me.
The on-screen text reads, ask a staff member about this area. Over behind the main counter stands a character with a golden arrow above her. We approach.
Hello, welcome to the Learning Support Center. We provide a ton of services that are important to student academic success at the college. We have a math learning center where you can improve your math skills that will help you set a great foundation for the classroom. We also run a writing center where you can gain access to personal writing consultations for help on everything from citation, listening and reading, all the way to ESL resources and conversation clubs. These are only two of the services we provide here. There are many more. Take some time to walk around and learn about the rest of the services we provide.
As we move away from the counter, the on-screen text changes to learn more about study desks. Not far into the central space stands a character.
These study desks are great, aren't they? You can come here to get your work done during the day. You get computer and internet access too.
We move on, further into the space. The on-screen text now reads, learn about peer tutoring. A golden arrow indicates another character who is wearing a headscarf. We walk over.
Hey, how are you? Are you looking to book a tutoring session for one of your classes?
An on-screen selection is made of, what is a peer tutor?
Peer tutors provide additional assistance in your academic subjects. For example, we could help you one-on-one with your course content through tutoring sessions, or provide you with great tips for studying course material on your own. The best part is that all of our services are covered with your program fees.
Finding our way back to the entrance of the Learning Resource Center, the mustached character awaits us outside its class doors. He stands beside some stairs leading downwards.
At the bottom of these stairs is the college's food court. It is a great place to grab a coffee or sit down to have breakfast or lunch. There are many food options to choose from.
The on-screen text says talk to the student leader to advance. Having passed her on the way out, we go back inside the doors of the Learning Resource Center.
No sign of Mo here? Let's head to the Student Center.
The map appears with footprints leading from C Wing, through E Wing, and into G Wing. The on-screen text says Introduction to G Wing.
Now this is a great wing of the college. This area is entirely run by the Mohawk Student Association, or MSA for short. The MSA office is the place on each campus where you can come and get help from your elected student leaders. They help you if you have issues with some aspect of your college life or ideas for improvements. And they offer great services to students like the bus pass, health plan, food bank, emergency loans, and lots more. Oh, and did I mention the activities? From clubs to common hour events, great pubs and concerts. There's lots of activities to enjoy with your friends.
She guides us further into the wing, down some stairs and past a storefront. The on-screen text says, find the MSA representatives. Down another flight of stairs, there are a variety of characters moving about. Two stand at a table in the center of the space. We approach the nearest.
The MSA always has something happening on campus. If you are wondering what is going on, all you have to do is check out mohawkstudents.ca for a full calendar of events.
The on-screen text changes to, meet up with the student leader. We move over to the other character.
Hey there. Do you want to buy a ticket to the concert this Thursday? It's going to be a great time. Events like these are a great way to meet new people.
moving back to the base of, and on, up the stairs. We find our guy waiting not far from the store.
Okay, you're gonna have to help me catch Mo. Run after him. We have to get him to the gym. Go!
The on-screen text says, "Catch Mo." She sets off outside through double doors, after a figure in the distance. As you get closer, it seems to be a human-sized, upright bird wearing red and black. It turns around to face us.
Great job! Now let's make sure that Mo gets to where he actually needs to be.
The on-screen text reads, "Finish your tour with a student leader in front of the gym." She walks past us following Mo, who moves through a further set of doors. Following, we go by a food court and information desk. She turns to face us.
This is the David Braley Athletic and Recreation Center, or DBARC for short. There are 3 gymnasiums, a fitness center, multi-purpose studio, and an indoor track within the walls of the DBARC. Outside, you'll find basketball and beach volleyball courts. These are all available to every student at all Mohawk colleges, regardless of their home campus, because you have a ONE Card. Alright, well, it's getting pretty loud. Mo's exactly where he needed to be. You did it! This is the college welcome, the most important day of your academic career, besides graduation day, of course. It happens every semester. Don't worry, you'll be at your college welcome soon enough. Thanks for your help finding Mo.
The scene fades to reveal 2 buttons. The first says, "Take a tour in person," brackets, future students website. The other says, "Meet you on day 1, brackets, orientation website."